Charles Bronson. Charles Dennis Buchinsky was born on November 3, 1921, in Ehrenfeld, Pennsylvania, a struggling coal mining town that would define his early years. As the 11th of 15 children in a Lithuanian immigrant family, survival was a daily challenge. While children in coal towns often worked out of economic necessity, young Charles experienced the harsh realities of poverty firsthand. His name change in 1954 was a calculated career move. Beyond McCarthy-era concerns, Bronson understood that Buchinsky was challenging to pronounce and potentially limiting in Hollywood. By adopting Bronson, he strategically avoided ethnic stereotyping while creating a more marketable screen identity. World War II became Bronson's transformative experience. As a B-29 aerial gunner in the U.S. Army Air Forces, he flew 25 missions and earning a Purple Heart. The war provided discipline and a pathway beyond his working-class origins, setting the stage for his future career. His Hollywood breakthrough came incrementally. The 1960 film, The Magnificent Seven, marked his first significant U.S. market recognition, but true stardom emerged through European cinema. Italian spaghetti westerns, particularly Sergio Leone's Once Upon a Time in the West, 1968, established him as an international star before he became a household name in America. The 1970s solidified Bronson's iconic status. The 1974 Death Wish became a cultural phenomenon, resonating with audiences during a period of escalating urban crime. Bronson's Paul Kersey character embodied a vigilante justice that struck a chord with a nation grappling with increasing violence. His personal life was marked by significant relationships. His marriage to actress Jill Ireland was particularly notable. They appeared together in films, including Breakout, 1975, Love and Bullets, 1979, and Death Wish II, 1982. Their professional and personal lives deeply intertwined. In 1984, she was diagnosed with breast cancer, a battle she fought publicly. She underwent treatment, and during this time, she wrote a book titled Life Wish, in which she discussed her illness, her thoughts on mortality, and her personal experiences with Bronson. Her cancer ultimately spread, and despite undergoing extensive treatment, she passed away on May 18, 1990, at the age of 54. Her death had a profound effect on Bronson, who was deeply affected by the loss of his wife. She was cremated, and her ashes were placed in a walking cane. As the 1980s progressed, Bronson's health began to deteriorate. His lifelong smoking habit increasingly impacted his career. Metastatic lung cancer made his film appearances more sporadic, gradually forcing his retirement. Films like the Family of Cops trilogy and Death Wish Vive, The Face of Death, represented his final significant roles. On August 30, 2003, Charles Bronson passed away at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles. Respiratory failure, complicated by pneumonia and years of smoking-related health issues, claimed the life of a cinema icon. He was 81 years old. He was buried in Brownsville Catholic Cemetery in West Windsor, Vermont, near his hometown, with the walking cane containing Jill Ireland's ashes. Her name is not on the marker. Charles Bronson embodied an archetype of masculinity that transcended the confines of Hollywood heroism. His portrayal of stoic, self-reliant characters was uncompromising, standing as a symbol of rugged strength and resilience. Bronson bridged the golden age of classic cinema's noble heroes with the grittier, more cynical anti-heroes of the 1970s and 80s. Love hearing about iconic stars who have passed away? Subscribe at Evergreen Token now for captivating mini bios of legendary late celebrities and breaking celebrity death shorts celebrating their remarkable lives.